Hiya, so we're going to be learning Anna. So the majority of the song is made up of just this one riff. There's a couple of other chords thrown in there along the way, but really 80% of this song is just this one riff. So once you get that down, that's kind of the key to being able to play the rest of the song. So it starts off a bit here. So to start, we've got our open E string, our middle finger on the 7th fret of the A string, our index finger on the 6th fret of the D string, and our little finger on the 9th fret of the G string. And then we've also got open high E string and open high B string. So we start off by strumming 2 downstrokes, and we're really just playing the kind of lowest 3 strings here. So then we play high E string, then the D string, and then the A string. So then we're going to move our little finger down to the 8th fret on the G string. So just down 1 fret. And then when we strum that, we're playing kind of the A string, D string, and G string there. So then we're going to play the lowest 2 strings again, and then we're going to move our little finger to the 9th fret of the D string. So, and then those last 3 strums are really just on the E string, A string, and D string. So the strumming pattern is basically just for the whole of the song, and so that's down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. As for like which strings he strums at a time, apart from like the specific picking bits where he goes like picking like specific strings, it's more kind of, there's not like a set rule to it. It's more just kind of going off feel. Like if you catch a couple of strings here and there, then it doesn't really matter because they're all going to sound nicer. But as a rule, pretty much strumming just on the kind of lowest 3 strings for most of the song, apart from when he does specific picking bits like that. So. So then, for the next half, we've got open A string. We've got a muted low E string. So what we're doing there is we're lightly resting our thumb on the low E string. So then no sound is coming out. And we're going to slide up from the 4th fret of the D string to the 6th fret. So just the A string and D string there. So then we're going to play, we're going to put our index finger on the 4th fret of the G string, and then we're going to play the D string, and then the A string. So then just slide that whole shape down 2 frets. So we're now on the 4th fret of the D string and the 2nd fret on the A string, on the G string, sorry. So. And then finally, the 2nd fret of the D string with our middle finger, and the 1st fret on the G string with our index finger. So. And the picking A string and D string to start off with the side. Then A string, G string, D string, A string. So. Then just the D string and G string. A string, and then D string and G string, and then A string. So that's the whole riff there. So. And he doesn't go to the last shape on the second time round, just before the vocals come in. So the only difference is when the vocals come in, we don't do the little slide down on the second half. So we either play the first half exactly the same, so. But we just stay on that shape. We don't go to the, we just stay there. So. We do that strumming pattern like I said before. But we're only playing the A string, D string and G string there, so. And that just repeats. So then, there's the first change, so it goes to an F minor chord. So to play this, we're going to bar our index finger over the whole of the second fret. So it's pressing down on every string. And then we're going to put our ring finger on the 4th fret of the A string and our little finger on the 4th fret of the D string. So that's just the one chord there. And again, same strumming pattern. And then just straight back to the riff. Pretty much any of the times where there's not vocals in, we play the whole riff where we slide down. And any of the times where there is vocals in, we just stay on that chord without sliding down. So then when the higher vocals come in, we switch to chords quickly. So it's just an E chord. So that's open E string, 2nd fret on the A string with our middle finger, 2nd fret on the D string with our ring finger, 1st fret on the G string with our index finger, and then open B string and E string. Same strumming pattern again. And then for the second chord, we're just going to take off our middle finger and we're going to mute the low E string like we did before by lightly resting our thumb on it. So then we've just got open A string, 2nd fret on the D string, 1st fret on the G string, and then open E string and A strings. So. And you just switch between those two chords. And then it just does that twice, and then we're back to the riff again. And then we've got 3 more new chords there. So that is a C sharp minor chord. So we're going to bar our index finger over every string on the 4th fret. And we're going to put our ring finger on the 6th fret of the D string. Our little finger on the 6th fret of the G string. And our middle finger on the 5th fret of the B string. So that's the first chord. Then slide down, we're then going to bar our index finger over the 2nd fret. And then we're going to bar our little finger over the 4th fret of the D string, G string, B string. So. Then we're going to play an A chord, so we're going to mute the low E string like we did before. Then open A string, then 2nd fret of the D string, 2nd fret of the G string, and open A string and E string. So. And then back to the F minor chord, which is the one that we played before. And then back to the riff again. Then again, we're going to play those 3 chords. again, the riff. Then the 3 chords again. And again. Then the riff. And then he just finishes on the second shape there, so doesn't slide down to the last one, just. So as I said, that's the whole song right there. So there's pretty much just 3 sections to it, just the riff, then that F minor chord, and then the 3 chords there where we slide down. And that's the whole song right there. So I hope it's been helpful for you. Thank you very much.